And Eugene police issuing a warning about a deadly drug on the streets being even more deadly than usual. It comes after a death and overdoses over the weekend. Reporter Joey Vaca shows us the situation and what makes this batch of fentanyl so deadly.
On Saturday, Eugene police saw 2 people actively overdosing here near 4th Avenue in Washington, but they only saw the others because they were responding to another overdose in the same area where a man died. They were called out to the area for one fentanyl overdose where they found the man already dead. When they arrived, they saw another woman who was down, but she was given multiple doses of Narcan and was revived. While medics were helping the woman, they saw a third person go down in the early stages of an overdose.
In the investigation and talking with the other people in the area, those 3 people were doing drugs together within minutes before we arrived. So all 3 of those people were doing the same drugs. The gentleman that was deceased walked away, went down on the sidewalk, and succumbed and overdosed there on the sidewalk very quickly.
Police concluded that if all 3 were using the same drugs, there was likely something deadly about the batch they were using. And even if it was just something those 3 people used separately, they felt it best to warn the public. Stott says even if they can't pinpoint a cause, certain batches of fentanyl can have qualities that make them more dangerous than others.
These drugs that are on the street are not made by pharmaceutical companies with regulations. They're made in the back of a car, in a house, who knows where, in a foreign country, and then smuggled up and then sold on the streets. You don't know what's in them. There could be, maybe the fentanyl isn't as good. Maybe one pill has more in it than the other pill.
If it weren't for the help of another agency, on Saturday, EPD may not have been able to help the 2 other people they found overdosing.
We also have a little bit of a conundrum right now where our Narcan supplier has been difficult getting us the Narcan we needed. And in fact, over the weekend, we were very thankful. Springfield Police Department loaned us a large amount of Narcan that we were able to keep on our streets to help us, and then we're going to reimburse them when our batch comes in.
Katrina Cantwell lives in the area and read about the overdoses and the warning from police on Facebook. She says, unfortunately, she wasn't surprised.
You know, it still affects you in an emotional way. You know, people and loss of life shouldn't be taken lightly, and to me it doesn't.